So this is not one of those videos where I say, welcome back to my YouTube channel. No, this is a video I'm recording as a testimony. It is a video to remind myself of the many things God has done in the past few years of my life, many miracles that I've experienced. This is to remind myself that God always comes through. This is to remind myself that things will fall into place one way or another. In the past 10 years of my life, I should say that I have lived with people and it's been really interesting, tough, interesting. Having finished with my diploma in 2016, I didn't want to go back home. I mean, I had family in Ibadan, but sometimes as a man, you just have to step out of your comfort zone and break through. I tried. I got a job in Lagos, freelanced for a while. I wanted to go back to school, but that was very hard. But somehow in 2021, God came through. I finally got the opportunity. Packed my bags, moved to Jos. It was quite scary. I didn't know what to expect. I hadn't been to Jos before, but I moved because I believed strongly that that was what God would have me do. And I did. And I didn't have the means to do that, but miraculously things fell into place. Provision, provision, provision. I didn't even know how it happened, but I came to Jos, because quite honestly, I didn't know how I was going to go back to school. I didn't see it happening in my head, especially because I wasn't financially capable to do that. But somehow it happened. And it's been 4 years. And I've graduated, top of my class, right? There's a part where you say, hey. Anyways, yeah. And I should say that one of the highlights of my stay in Jos is this house. Let me tell you how I got this house. This house is really interesting because it's one of the best apartments you could get in this area. And I remember taking a stroll from school that day, having just enrolled in school. I was just taking a walk outside of the campus and then I saw this compound. It stood out. It was nice. And I said to myself, it would be nice to stay in this compound. Mind you, I had no funds. At this point in time, I just moved into Jos. I was staying with a family friend. So I had no funds to pull off renting a place. But I saw the compound. I was like, it would be nice to stay here. I walked with my own 2 legs into the compound, spoke to the gate man, do you have a vacancy here? And he said, yes, actually, we do. I was like, oh, I'd like to see. I must have spoken like a rich man that day, but then I went into the compound, made inquiries, saw the vacancy. It was pretty cool. Something fitting for, a cool guy like me. Anyways, I spoke to the landlord. We struck a meeting. I think it was love at first sight. I got the apartment. So it was like top class, whatever going on there. But anyway, living here in the past 4 years has been great. I've cried in this house. I've prayed in this house. I've laughed in this house. I've shared moments with people in this house. I've had friends over. I cooked for them. It was amazing, right? And I'm super grateful because I didn't see this happening, but it did. Now, this might not sound like a huge testimony to a lot of people watching, but for me, it is because I know where I'm coming from. And I know the things I've experienced over time. Now, I'm at a juncture where I feel strongly that it is time for me to move. And quite frankly, I don't know how to go about it. I know where I'm supposed to move to, but I'm once again at that place where I do not have the means to go, and I do not know how. So in the past few months, I facilitated some trainings where I emptied my savings and my investments to run them. It felt foolish to do, but at the same time, it was a move of faith because I knew it was what I was meant to be doing. And so I was willing to sacrifice everything I had to make that happen. So, yes, when it comes to finances, I am in shambles. I am full of faith, but at the same time, I am scared. I'm anxious once again. I've prayed, but I'm going to be straight with you right now. I do not know how these things will be, but I know I'm meant to move. I still don't know how, but when it finally happens, I want to look back and laugh at myself and thank God for how things came to be. I want to look back and be grateful. Things are not perfect, but I'm grateful for how things have been so far. It could have been worse, but for God. I don't know when I'm going to make another video like this, but when I do, it's going to be a reaction video. Laughing at myself, panicking and doubting, doubtful. But yes, that's the video. Yeah. I'm gonna miss this house. Definitely. I'm going to. Because many great things have happened here. Made a short film here, made a mini documentary here. Shot like episodes of my short form podcast. Prayed, laughed, cried. Man, this guy cry. Hard guy in public. Mushy man in secret. But yeah, it's better you cry to God than cry to someone else, sharp. Maybe go post it for Insta blog. So that's my testimony, and I'll see you some other time.